Hello, good morning students. How are you all? I hope all of you are good. So welcome back to the class. Once again we will start our class and we will start our topic data handling. And in that data handling already we have completed our first exercise. In the first exercise we have done what is data, how will you represent any data. So graphically you can represent many types of data. So how many types of graphs are there? I have already told you. You can represent your data graphically by the pictogram, by the bar graph, by double bar graph, by histogram. And histogram, when will you use? When grouping data is given in the interval, so you will use the histogram. Okay, so we have already completed our first exercise. Today we will start our second exercise. So before going to second exercise, first of all you have to know about the circle graph or pie chart. Okay, first of all, what is pie chart and what is circle graph? So mainly circle graph, circle, you can see the name. Okay, circle graph. So it is clear by the name circle. Okay, circle graph means you will represent your data by the graph, by the circle. Okay, you will represent your data by any circle. For example, this is a circle is given and here some data is given. Sleeping hour, it is given 8 hours, schooling hours, playing hours, other hours, and homework hours is 4 hours. Like that some data is given and you are representing your data by the circle. So this is circle graph. Okay, so and circle graph you can denote, you can say it is pie chart also. Okay, you can give another name. This is pie chart. Circle graph is also called the pie chart also. So what is circle graph, beta? So circle graph simply shows the relationship between the part and the whole. You can see this is your circle graph, and this circle graph, this circle you have divided it into some parts. Okay, this is the complete part. For example, if you are taking the complete, so this is whole, but if you are dividing it into some parts like that. Okay, here how many parts we have done? 1 2 3, 3 parts. So all these are the parts, and if you will take the complete, so it will be whole. So it means circle graph shows the relationship. Okay, it shows the relationship between the part and the whole. Clear? After that, the whole circle is divided into sectors. So in the circles, in basic geometrical ideas, you have done one chapter, basic geometrical ideas, in your 6th or 7th standard, I know, I think. Okay, so in this you have done what is circle, what is segment, what are the center of the circle. Okay, so all these points you have done. So when you are dividing your circle in some parts, so each part is called the sector. For example, if you are dividing this one part, okay, so this is also a sector, this one is also a sector, this one is also a sector. Okay, so when you are dividing your graph, when you are dividing your circle in some parts, so each part is called the sector. Okay, so here you can say the whole circle is divided into sectors. So here you can say this whole circle is divided into some sectors. And what are the sectors? These are the sectors: sleeping hours, schooling hours, playing hours, others hours, and homework hours. Okay, so these are the sector. Each part is called the sectors. And what is circle graph? Circle graph shows the relationship between the whole, means the complete circle, and the parts. If you are dividing it into parts, so it shows the relationship between the parts and the whole, and each part is called the sector. Clear? The whole circle is dividing into sectors, and each part, this part, this part, this part, this part, these you can divide, these you can give the name. These are the sectors of the circles. So you can see the whole circle is divided into sectors, and each sector is proportional to the information. How it is proportional to the information? You can see, beta, in each sector and in each part some data is written. For example, here this is sleeping hours, this is schooling hours, this is playing hours, this is other hours, and this is homework hours. So this each part is showing the relationship, or you can say each part is proportional to the information. Here in this part, what are you getting? Some data is given, and what is the data? Here it is written sleeping hour is 8 hours. Okay, so what is sleeping hours? So for example, you can say it will be proportional to the information. For example, this is sleeping hours. So for example, you can say number of sleeping hours. So number of sleeping hours divided by total hours. So this will be the part. Okay, this part shows the number of sleeping hours by total hours. So how many sleeping hours are there? 8 hours. So number of sleeping hours are 8, and total hours you can collect all the hours. Okay, all the complete circle, if you will collect all the hours, so it will be 24 hours. Okay, so 8 by 24, if you will cancel out, so you will get the number 1 by 3. Okay, 8 1 8, 8 3 is 24, so 1 by 3. So this one part means this one sector is showing the proportional to the information. It means this one is 1/3 of the complete circle. This one part, this one sector is the 1/3 of the complete circle. So same like that you can represent and you can show the data from here. You can see the date, some data is given here also, so you can find out the this one part also, this one part also, this one also, this one also. So each part is the sector, each part is proportional to the information. Is it clear? So what is circle graph? Circle graph, you can say this circle graph, you can give the another name also. This is pie chart also. So circle graph or pie chart both are same. What is circle graph? Simply by the name you can say circle. When you are representing your graph or your data by the circle. Okay, so this is circle graph. For example, in this circle I have divided some parts like sleep, school, play, others and homework. So circle graph shows the relationship between the parts and the whole, simple. And after that whole circle is divided into some parts, or you can say some sectors, like this one sector, this one, this one, this. Each part, if you are dividing it into 3 parts, so these 3 parts are sectors. If you are dividing it into, for example, 1 2 3 4 parts, so all these 4 parts are the sectors of the circle. So each part is called the sector of the circle, and each sector is proportional to the information. Means in each sector, in each part you are getting some information, because some data will be given and you will collect which this one part is complete, this one part is the which proportional to the complete circle. Okay, for example, this one part you are getting here 8 by 24, so this is 1 by 3rd part, so this is 1 by 3rd of the complete circle. Same like that, if you are finding the schooling hours, so number of schooling hours, so how many hours are there? 6 hours, and divide by total hours. So what will be total hours? Total will be same 24 hours. So 6 1 is 6 and 6 4 is 24. So you are getting 1/4. It means this will be the 1/4 of the complete circle. Clear? So like that you can get the information by the circle also. So this is called the circle graph, and circle graph you can say this is also called the pie chart also. Okay. So in the second exercise we will do the questions of pie chart or circle graph. Clear? So question number first, open your exercise. What is given in your exercise? 5.2. Exercise 5.2. Yes, if one pie chart is given and it is written like that. Okay, it is written, I am making exercise 5.2. circle is given, graph is pie chart is given like that, and some information, it is dividing it into some parts like that. So this is semi-classical, 20%, classical 10%, folk 30%, and light 40%. So what are these? So it is given in the question. You can read your question, beta. Okay, it is given, a survey was made to find the type of music that a certain group of young people liked in a city. Okay, liked in city. Adjoining pie chart shows the finding of the survey. एक सर्वे हुआ जिसमें क्या है, बहुत से यंग पीपल्स का सर्वे किया कि किन लोगों को कौन सा म्यूजिक पसंद है. ठीक है. सो इस सर्वे में क्या पाया गया कि सेमी क्लासिकल जो म्यूजिक है, सेमी क्लासिकल म्यूजिक ये 20% लोगों को पसंद है, क्लासिकल 10%, फोक 30%, एंड लाइट म्यूजिक कितने परसेंट लोगों को पसंद है, 40% लोगों को. आफ्टर दैट फ्रॉम दिस पाई चार्ट आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस. आफ्टर दैट सम क्वेश्चंस आर गिवन. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इट इज गिवन, if 20 people liked classical music, so how many young people were surveyed? How many young people were surveyed? How many young people were surveyed? So first question, it is given, first of all अ सर्वे वाज मेड, सर्वे किया गया बेटा यंग पीपल्स का। उसमें क्या था, उस सर्वे में ये पाया गया कि यंग पीपल का सर्वे कि किन लोगों को किस टाइप का म्यूजिक पसंद है। सो सेमी क्लासिकल जो है वो 20% लोगों को पसंद है, क्लासिकल 10% को, लाइट म्यूजिक 40% को, और फोक म्यूजिक कितने लोगों को पसंद है, 30% लोगों को। सो आफ्टर दैट अ पाई चार्ट इज गिवन, अ सर्कल ग्राफ इज गिवन, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट, you have to give the answers of the following questions. So first question, it is given, if 20 people liked classical music, okay, if 20 people liked classical music, so how many young people were surveyed, okay, so कितने लोगों का young peoples का सर्वे किया गया, जिनमें से इसमें क्या मिला है, 20 peoples कौन से म्यूजिक पसंद किया है, क्लासिकल म्यूजिक. So here you have to find out how many young people, so total people. So first of all you can see here classical music is liked by how many percent of people, 10%. So you can say 10%. Okay, you will write, you have to find out 10% of total is equal to 20. Okay, it is given 10% of total is equal to 20 because 10% people's liked classical music. So you have to find out how many young people were surveyed. So total people you have to find out. Okay, so 10% of total is equal to 20 people are liking classical music. So 10% of total means 10 by 100 multiply total, or you can say young people, is equal to 20. Now total will be equal to 20. 10 upon 100 you will take right hand side. So 100, this is given in division, so it will come in multiplication, and 10 will come in division. Clear? Now 10 to the 20 and 2 multiply 100, so you will get 200 people. 200 people. So how many young people were surveyed? So 200 peoples का सर्वे किया, तो 20 peoples को कौन सा क्लासिकल म्यूजिक, कौन सा म्यूजिक पसंद हुआ बेटा, क्लासिकल म्यूजिक. ओके, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट कितने लोगों पे, कितने यंग पीपल्स पे सर्वे किया, जिसमें से 20 पीपल को क्लासिकल म्यूजिक पसंद आया. सो टोटल क्लासिकल म्यूजिक कितने परसेंट लोगों को पसंद है, 10% को. सो 10% ऑफ टोटल इज इक्वल टू 20. सो 10 by 100 मल्टीप्लाई percent means divide by 100. So 10 by 100 multiply of means multiplication, total as it is equal to 20. So total will be equal to 20. 10 by 100 you will take right hand side, so 100 will come in multiplication and 10 will division. Cancel out, so total people will be 200 people. Is it clear? Now second part, first question, which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? Okay, which type of music is like, second part, which type of music is liked by maximum number of people, maximum number of people. Which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? So beta, maximum number of people, which type of music is liked? So you can see by the bar graph, not bar graph, sorry, circle graph. Okay, you can see this by the circle graph. Semi classical music is liked by 20% people, classical 10%, folk 30%, and light music. Maximum number of people are liking the light music. Okay, सबसे ज़्यादा कौन सा म्यूजिक पसंद कर रहे हैं, लाइट म्यूजिक. ओके, सो यू कैन से which type of music, you have to find out which type of music. So you can write the answer. Answer will be light music. Light music, because maximum number, here you can see the percentage 20, 10, 30, and this is 40%. So this is maximum percentage. It means maximum people are liking the light music. So which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? So you can say light music. Second question. Okay, second part. So maximum number of people are liking light music only. Now third part. Third, if a cassette company were to make 1000 CDs, so how many of each type would they make? Okay, if a cassette company were to make 1000 CD. So question number third part. Third part beta. Third, if a cassette company make 1000 CDs, if the cassette company made 1000 CDs, were to make 1000 CDs, So how many of each type would they make? Okay, so how many of each type would they make? Clear? Third part. So third part, it means it is given if a कैसेट कंपनी है वो 1000 CD बनाती है, तो आपको फाइंड आउट करना है कि हर टाइप की मीन्स सेमी क्लासिकल, क्लासिकल, फोक और लाइट हर टाइप की कितनी सीडीज बनाएगी. ठीक है. सो सिंपल बेटा, टोटल सीडीज आर ऑलरेडी गिवन एंड ऑल द परसेंटेज इट इज ऑल्सो गिवन. सो यू विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम एनीवन. सो फॉर एग्जांपल वी आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम सेमी क्लासिकल. ओके, सो सेमी क्लासिकल की कितनी सीडीज बनेंगी? सेमी क्लासिकल इज 20% पीपल इज गिवन, so 20% of total. So 20% of total means 20 by 100 and total CDs are already given. This is 1000. So 20% of 1000. Is it clear? 20% of 1000. So 20 by 100 multiply 1000. You can cancel 20. So what is left? 20 multiply 10. So 200. So how many of each type would they make? So semi classical की कितनी कैसेट्स, कितनी सीरीज बनेंगी? 200 सीरीज. ठीक है. Like that क्लासिकल की निकालनी है आपको. ईच टाइप यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट. सो आफ्टर दैट क्लासिकल. सो क्लासिकल कितने लोगों को पसंद है? 10% को. सो 10% ऑफ टोटल CD. सो 10% मीन्स 10 upon 100 multiply total CDs. So total are 1000. You can cancel out 20. So it will be 100. So 100 cassettes made by the classical music. Okay. Next folk. So folk की कितने परसेंट है? 30%. So 30 by 100 multiply total CDs. So total are 1000 CDs. So 1000. 20 you can cancel out. So it will be 300 CD of folk music. Next light music. So light music की कितनी CDs है? कितने people को पसंद है? 40% को. So 40% means 40 upon 100 multiply total CDs. So 1000. Same 20 you can cancel out and it will be 400. So total CDs made for light people of light music like. So it will be total number of CDs will be 400 CDs. Clear beta? So here what is given? If a cassette company made 1000 CDs, total CDs are given 1000. So you have to find out how many of each type would they make. Each type means semi classical, classical, folk और light कितने CDs बनाएंगी. So semi classical का परसेंटेज क्या है? 20%. So 20% means 20 upon 100 of total CDs. So total are 1000. So semi classical की कितनी CDs बनेंगी? 200. Classical के लिए 100, folk के लिए 300 and light के लिए 400. All the percentages are given in the circle graph or pie chart. Only you have to find out the percentage of total. Okay. So 20% of total, 10% of total, 30% of total and 40% of total. Total means total CDs. So total are already given. You have to find out each type CD. Okay. How many of each type would they make? सभी टाइप्स की कितनी CDs बनानी पड़ेगी. ठीक है बेटा. लाइट इज नॉट विजिबल, सो इट इज रिटन ओनली 40 upon, yes, like that, 40 upon 100 multiply 1000. So it will be equal to 400 CD. Is it clear? Question number first. Question number first is clear beta? Okay. Now question number second, exercise 5.2. Question number second. So question number second is given. A group of 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season from the three season rainy, winter and summer. टोटल कितने पीपल है? ग्रुप ऑफ 360 पीपल. उनको क्या पूछा गया? वोट देने के लिए अपने अपने फेवरेट सीजन्स को. तो सीजन्स कौन कौन से हैं? 3 सीजन्स आर गिवन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 एंड सीजन्स आर 3 सीजन्स आर गिवन. विंटर, सो समर, rainy and winter season. 3 seasons are given and the number of votes. कितने वोट दिए सभी सीजन्स को? सो नंबर ऑफ वोट्स ऑफ समर सीजन 90, 120 and 150. Clear? So this table is given. Clear beta? After that some questions are asking Which season got the most vote? First part, first question. Which season got the most votes? Second part, find the central angle of each sector. Find the central angle of each sector. Third one, drive pie chart to show the information. Okay, draw a pie chart. Third part, draw a pie chart, or you can say circle graph. Clear? So what is the question? A group of 360 people were asked to give the vote of their favorite season. Group of 360 peoples को क्या किया गया? वोट्स देने के लिए कहा गया अपने अपने फेवरेट सीजन्स को. तो उन्होंने क्या कैसे करके वोट दिए बेटा? सीजन्स हैं कौन कौन से? 3 सीजन्स गिवन है, समर, रेनी और विंटर सीजन. तो नंबर ऑफ वोट्स समर सीजन को मिले 90 एंड रेनी सीजन को 120 और विंटर सीजन को 150 वोट मिले और टोटल नंबर ऑफ वोट पीपल है 360 पीपल. So first question they are asking which season got the most vote. So simply you can see by the table which season got the most vote. सबसे ज़्यादा कौन से सीजन को वोट मिले? So देखो समर को 90, रेनी को 120, विंटर को 150. तो सबसे ज़्यादा कौन से सीजन को मिले हैं बेटा? विंटर सीजन को. So आंसर क्या होगा इसका? विंटर. फर्स्ट सॉल्यूशन क्या है? फर्स्ट का सॉल्यूशन मीन्स फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर है विंटर सीजन. कौन से सीजन को सबसे ज्यादा वोट मिले हैं? विंटर सीजन को. क्लियर? सबसे ज्यादा वोट किसको मिले हैं? विंटर सीजन को. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, फाइंड द सेंट्रल एंगल ऑफ ईच सेक्टर. ओके, फाइंड द सेंट्रल एंगल ऑफ ईच सेक्टर. सेंट्रल एंगल मीन्स बेटा when you are drawing a pie chart or pie chart or circle graph. So in the circle graph I have already told you, you will divide it into some sectors. Okay, and each sector will divide it into some angles. Okay, so each sector will divide it into central angle. So you have to find out the central angle. Central angle means, for example, you are dividing it into like 3 parts, 1, 2, 3. So this one is also central angle, this one is also central angle, and this one is also. So you have to find out the central angle of each sector. सारे sectors को जितने भी sectors में divide होगा तो कितने sector में होगा? Simply it is showing by the data. Summer, rainy और winter. Total कितने season है? 3 season. So 3 parts में divide होगा, 3 sectors बनेंगे और 3 central angles बनेंगे. ठीक है? So you have to find out the total number of angles. Clear? So here central angle you have to find out. Clear बेटा? So here, but how will you find out the central angle? So for summer, central angle. ठीक है? So central angle कैसे find out करोगे? First, for example, if you are finding for the summer, तो summer के लिए central angle क्या होगा? Total number of votes divide by total people multiply number of angles. Okay? So number of angles will be also 0, 0. First you will find out the total number of votes. So it will be 0, 5 plus 2, 9 plus 2, 11 plus 5, 16 and 360. So total will be 360. So number of votes 90 divided by total votes multiplied by the angle. So it will be 360. Because why it will be 360 beta? When you are dividing the complete circle. Okay. The complete circle when you are taking, so complete circle कितने का एंगल बताएगा बेटा? When you are rotating the complete line, so what will be the angle? Angle will be complete 360 degree, and when you are dividing it into 3 parts, so each part will be 120, 120, 120. But you have to take here the complete angles, complete circle angle. So what will be the complete angle? So it will be 360 degree. Okay. So number of votes divided by total votes multiply by 360. 360 will be the angle. Okay. So you can cancel out here. 360 से 360 cancel. So summer के लिए कितना? What will be the central angle for summer? So it will be 90 degree. Next for rainy season के लिए क्या होगा? Number of total votes divide by total votes 360 multiply by 360. Okay, number of total angles. Is it clear? Number of total angles. So what will be the number of angles? Here also what will be the total number of angles? So what will you find out here, beta? Wait a minute. Yes. So total angle will be equal to 360 and 360 you can cancel out. So what will be the angle, beta? 120 degree. Same like that for winter also you will find out what will be the central angle of winter. So winter के लिए total number of volts are 150. विंटर को कितने वोट्स मिले हैं 150 और टोटल वोट्स कितने हैं 360 और एंगल कितने का बनाएगा तो सेंट्रल एंगल कंप्लीट एंगल इट विल बी 360 so you can cancel out so it will be 150 degree. Is it clear? So this is the central angle of each sector. Each sector means summer sector. You are dividing the circle into three sectors. Okay, summer sector, rainy sector, and winter sector. Because three data is given, so you will divide it into three sectors only. And these sectors, what will be the central angle of each sector? So summer के लिए central angle होगा total number of votes given number of votes got in the summer season. So summer season को कितने वोट मिले 90 divide by total number of votes. So total means how many total votes are there 360. You can add all the three number of votes. So it will be 360 and multiply by the angle. So complete angle. Complete angle means when you are drawing a circle. So what will be the complete angle? Complete angle always will be equal to 360 degree. So multiply by 360. So it will be 90 degree. Rainy के लिए 120 divide by number of votes multiply 360. For winter it will be 150 degree. Is it clear? After that third question, third part it is saying draw a pie chart. Okay, third part is draw a pie chart. Okay beta, so in third part you have to draw the pie chart. So already for pie chart you have to know about the angle. So angles already you know about the angles. Here in the second data, in the second part you know about the angle. You have got the angle summer 90, rainy 120, winter 150. So in third part what will you do? You will draw a pie chart. So pie chart means simple circle you will draw. Okay, and how many parts are there? 3. So you have to divide. So first how will you draw the angle? So first of all you have to take the center of the circle. Okay, after from the center simply first you will draw a line, simple line like that, radius. Okay, for example you are taking the radius of the circle. So like that first of all you have to draw a line. Okay, so like that I have drawn one line. After that you have to draw the all the seasons. For example summer season, what is given 90 degree. So you have to take your protractor and with the help of protractor here you will put at this or at this point and you will draw the angle 90 degree. So it will be simple straight line angle and it will be 90 degree and you can say this is which one season? Summer season. Is it clear? After that you will rotate your D and put at this point and you will make an angle of 120 degree. So like that it will be 120 degree. Okay, like that it will be 120 degree. So you can say for example this one is 120 degree and this is the rainy season and the left part it will be 150 or winter season, 150 or winter season. Is it clear? So like that you have to draw the pie chart. So pie chart how will you draw? Simple. First of all you have to draw the circle. In this circle you will take the middle point or center of the circle. From the circle you can draw a radius. So simple one radius you can draw. So you can take the radius anywhere. Okay, for example like that also you can take, like that also you can take, any one radius you have to draw. And from this radius you have to draw the circle, draw the angles of the seasons. Okay, for example first of all you have drawn one radius, this one. So on this point, from this point you will draw all the numbers, all the angles. For example summer 90. So from this point if you will draw the 90 degree angle, so it will be like that. So it is summer 90. From this point you will draw the 120 degree angle. So it will be 120, it will be 150. Rainy season and winter season. So like that you have to draw the pie chart in the third part. Is it clear? So first part, what will you do beta? In first part only you have to find out which season got the most vote. So simply you can see winter season got the maximum votes and it is 150 votes. Second, find the central angle of each sector. सारे angles के sectors सारा क्या निकालना है आपको? सभी sectors के central angles निकालने हैं, summer, rainy और winter के. क्या formula है उसके लिए? Number of votes divide by total number of votes. So total means 360 are there. multiply by the complete angle, so it will be 360. So what will be the part of the angle? Because when you are dividing it into complete circle, you are dividing it into sectors, so it will divide the complete angle into sectors. For example, if you are complete angle, you are dividing it into two parts, so two parts mean you will divide by 2, so it will be 180 and 180 degree. But when you are dividing it into 3, so it will be 120, 120, 120. This will be the equal, but here it is not equal. Okay, so simply you will multiply by 360, so it will be 90 degree, 120 degree and 150 degree. And in third part, all the angles you have given, so you have to draw the pie chart. Is it clear? So today you have to complete question number 1 and 2 only. If you have any doubt, please join the doubt class, Zoom class for doubt session. Thank you so much, student.